Welcome to our meditation practice. Good morning, good day. It's interesting how you are defining us. We are not kings. We are beings that are here to serve you, to give you a tool for you to navigate this transition, to learn how to make it work for you. Because now is the time. Now is when it's happening. You are in it. It's happening right now, and you are making it happen. Now, by you adjusting things in your life, you will be able to thrive through this transformation. Things that we are telling you you can do now were not possible to get done before. The most important thing that we want to share with you, because it's really different from how it used to be, is the ability that you have to let go. You have now a key that can unlock and open the chains that you are carrying. That is, let's call it the big permission that you have from creation. They are giving you this path to let go and start anew. Your ancestors, others that came before you, they did not have that opportunity. There were laws where they had to bring balance to previous situations. So before they could move on, they needed to balance what they did before. You have the opportunity to, right now through this transition, just let go and move on. Creation is taking care of balancing for you. Why? First of all, because you come in here now as a soul with little to balance. You have been balancing things out in previous life. So if you are here experiencing this conversation, is because you've done that work. Maybe you were not 100% finished, but you were close enough. So the little bit that is left without balancing, Spirit is taking care of it, and allowing you to free yourself from the past and step into the new world. So instead of focusing your energy in correcting things, you have to focus your energy on figuring things out, figuring this new way of living out, because you are starting a new life somewhere else. And of course, your house is the same, your groups are the same, your body is the same. Your space in creation is not the same. And it's not going to be the same tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, because you are moving through space. What is important for you to do in this period of time, as you go through the transition, is getting rid of as much weight as you can. Forgive and forget is what you say. That's what you need to apply now. It was not available for other generations, prior generations. They could forgive and try to forget. But if it's not balanced out between the two parts involved, they will have to deal with it later. For you, it's not this way. For you is, I understand the situation. I got the knowledge. I cannot repair it now because I don't have time to wait for the other person to also understand what happened. I am disconnecting from the situation. I am walking away from the situation. I am moving forward. And the spirit will take care of the other part, the other person that maybe is not understanding and somehow will not have the opportunity to balance things out with you. Other generations were carrying conflicts from their previous generations. You are being released now also from that. So, can you open your mind and understand how important this is? Imagine that you have a debt of millions and millions of dollars. Because in a way, the way you handle your financials were messy. Let's put it that way. And now someone is coming and tell you, we're going to forgive all that debt. The only thing that we want you is that from now on, now that you can see back and see how not careful you were before, you learn, you saw that, and now from now on, you start being careful with money. So you have that one opportunity to delete all that debt. Now, you have to focus on how you're going to live your financial life now. Because you have a chance to start fresh. You have to understand, how can I be smart with money now? So that way I don't go back and create another mess. But can you appreciate in your mind and in your heart what a gift is to have creation saying, we're gonna erase all that debt. It's not your responsibility anymore. You saw it, you learned from it, and now figure out a new way for you to handle your financials. That is what's happening for all of you now. For the ones that are listening this message, are understanding this message. It is important for you to recognize what is that you have to let go of. It is important to see what relationships were drowning you, what conflicts you have. You have to see that, because that's how you understand when you see the big picture. But don't see it as your situation with another person. Have like an out-of-body experience. Move beyond that and observe you and the other person from above, interacting, and understand the situation from all sides, all possible sides. It's not about winning or losing, being right or wrong. It's about understanding the conflict. So that way you can understand it, you can learn from it, and create a lifestyle that will make sure you do not go back to making more of those conflictive relationships. Does that make sense? Do you have any question for us?
Laura, is there something we should do? Is there some honoring of the past, or is there any ceremony we should do, or is it really just understand what we're releasing? Is that the message? I just want to make sure.
Yes. You don't have to honor, you don't even have to say thank you, because creation is saying thank you, thanks to you, for you being the ones carrying humanity to this new place. So don't think of being forgiven, or don't think of being less than. Don't think of this is a favor. This is necessary to get out of that wheel. Because every time you were correcting, every lifetime that you were returning here to correct something, as you were living, you were creating new conflict. So pretty much humanity was going in this wheel that it was fixing something and creating something new, going nowhere. That's why all of you that are close enough to closing those unbalanced accounts, let's call it that way, now have the permission to step out of the wheel. It's not a favor. It's something necessary that you deserve, that you came here to do. It's very important, your job of entering this new space and figuring out how to build a new space. So it is not necessary to honor anybody, just understand what was done before, what consequences you had from going through life the way that you used to go, you used to be. And now, with all that knowledge, keep the knowledge in you, figuring, okay, how I can live now in a way that is not going to create that conflict again, and is actually going to bring more light and love to me and the community that we are now creating. Does that make sense?
Perfect sense. Thank you.
Any other question? All right. We want to remind you how important it is to identify the conflict in your life and how you can identify conflicts, interact with others, and see what triggers you, what makes you feel unbalanced, what makes you feel uncomfortable. What are the words? What are the silences that make you feel off? Recognize what is happening and then release. Work with your heart, not your ego. Assume what you have to assume. Look at your behavior and understand what you have been doing that was not in alignment with higher self. Not to feel guilty, just to identify in what path you do not want to walk again. And then when you identify it, turn around, walk away, and start building the new paths. Your body also is going to go through transformations. So you might have days where you feel extremely tired. And we're going to tell you how it feels. Have you walked up a very high mountain? And with every step, breathing becomes different and more difficult. But once you stay for a while at the new high, you get used to it. And then you have to go up a few more steps and it becomes difficult again. And again, once you stay for a while in that new height, your body get used to it. So that is what is happening. And every movement that you make, you will feel tired, confused. Your body will need time to adjust. Learn in a way to breathe again, read again, interact with others again, manifest again. But your body adjusts fast. And then you'll have a little bit of time getting used to that new way. Learning, okay, this is what's happening now. This is me now. This is how things are now. And when you feel like, oh, I like it. Now I know how it is. Okay, time to adjust again. Another period of resting and figuring things out. This is happening in a speed that you can handle, that is not creating any damage, mental or physical. But notice that there will be days that you will feel off. And that would translate as you needing more time to rest, allowing your body to breathe in these new heights. is also part of the plan. It's also very, very carefully designed so it doesn't create chaos in your mind. Just have awareness of how your body feels. Give your body love. Give your body time to adjust. Give your mind time to rewire so you can start reading the new frequencies. Give your emotional self time to heal, let go. And that's how you go through this journey. Looking forward, letting go of the past, and in a way, when possible, not being drawn by the chaos that you can be leaving behind you. We understand that might sound selfish for some of you, but it's necessary that you focus on moving on, moving forward. And whatever you're leaving behind is because it is supposed to be behind you. If you focus your energy to save somebody, someone, something, you won't be having the energy, the vision, the clarity to create what you have to create in front of you. Allow divine to guide the ones that cannot figure their way out of chaos yet. Because you're not being asked to take care of them. You're being asked to open the new path and create the new communities with the knowledge that you achieved from living in the past communities. All right, so now together, let's breathe in and exhale. Breathe in, exhale. One more time, deep, deep breath, take in light, love, life. Open yourself and exhale. Releasing, letting go of the old, the obsolete, the expired things in your life. And look ahead of you and see that door, that portal in front of you on the other side. You see all the light, so bright that it's not letting you see what is in that space. Perhaps it feels like stepping into the sun. It's hard to see. So if you must, close your eyes. Walk into the space with your eyes closed. Allow your heart to guide you. But notice your body. Notice this transition in your senses as you step into that bright light. Still with your eyes closed, you still can see and sense how bright that space is. Something inside of you wants to be there, wants to see what is around you. But it is so bright that you are afraid of opening your eyes. it's difficult to open your eyes. So we are going to invite you to little by little start opening your eyes. Maybe cover your face with your hands if it feels so bright. We don't want to damage those beautiful eyes of you. But see what you can see through that bright light. Little by little. Make it very comfortable for you. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Now you see the space around you. The light is not bothering anymore. You can be in that space and feel comfortable. Look around, turn around, walk in the space. Perhaps when you open your eyes, you can see the ones in this group by your side, also discovering that space. It's nice to find this group there. You're not alone. And now together, perhaps you want to start exploring what else is out there. You have to learn to see through this bright light. Perhaps the images are a little bit different. The forms are a little bit different. Your eyes are adjusting to this new bright. Not only your eyes, but also your body. Your skin is sensing now this new bright. It feels cozier, warmer, more loving. The warmth is hugging you, and you feel that love around you. You feel that love protecting you. And that love is filtering through your skin and now reaching every cell in your body. So you are adjusting to the space at a cellular level too. And you can sense one by one every cell adjusting, every cell waking up to this new light. And your energetic centers opening wider and wider. All of them, your heart center, opening wider and wider. If your heart center is breathing, for your heart center, this light makes it much easier to breathe. This is what your heart center was waiting for. This is its space. For your heart center, this is returning home, finally. Being in alignment. Finally feeling at home. Look at the palms of your hands. how much light emanates from the palms of your hands. Perhaps your body is feeling lighter. Take a deep, deep breath. Exhale. This is your new space now. Get used to it. Take your time to get used to it. Because soon enough will come the time to start building in this space. So take this little time as a vacation to discover what is here. Take this little time to recognize how you work here, how you walk here, how you see here, how you love here. Because soon enough will come the time to start working. Collect as much energy as you can. Relax, rest. Discover what matters to you. Connect with yourself and read those visions that are coming into you. Because those visions, those dreams are the plans, the maps of what you are going to build. Accept that information in you. Feel the joy in your heart. So that way, when the time comes to start building, you'll know exactly what you are going to build. Notice behind you and see that the door that you went through is now closing. Your connection with the past is closing. You are in it now. Take a deep, deep breath. Honor every feeling in you. Uncertainties, fear, all of it. Love it. Accept it and love it. It is okay to feel the way you are feeling. But remember that you will be guided. You will be supported. Remember that you are not alone. Another deep breath. Exhale. And when you feel ready, open your eyes.